Dr. Anuradha, can you say something about yourself and then start?
Yeah. Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Dr. Anuradha Totey from Maharashtra, Amravati, and I'm a motivational speaker and a life coach and an ophthalmologist. And I love my passion. My passion is both, like ophthalmology as well as motivational speaking. So should I go ahead, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, a very good morning, and I thank the AIOS for giving me this wonderful, wonderful opportunity, and of course, Dr. Prashant Bawankore sir, who has coordinated and he has given me an opportunity to interact with this August gathering. So my topic today is very, very interesting, and it is leadership lessons from Mahabharata.
So, Anuradha, just sorry for interrupting. How do we enroll as my life coach?
Pardon, sir?
How do we enroll as a life coach?
As a life coach. Actually, I have taken the formal training, sir.
No, I know. I am
JC.
asking how do I enroll myself as you as my life coach?
Okay. You are
same
most
answer
welcome
for all of
anytime.
you. Now, how do we
You
do
can
that?
contact me through email,
Okay.
and you can enroll.
You can put your email in the last
Sure,
session.
sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting.
No issues. Okay. So, to begin with, leadership lessons from Mahabharata. Yes? So, Ano Bhadra Krisheyantu Vishwaha. So, let noble thoughts come from everywhere. Let learning be from everywhere and from each one of you. We all are learning, and in this process, I am the facilitator, and I am sure that I'm going to learn much more than you people are. So it's a sharing. We will all learn, and let us implement these leadership lessons in our lives. So as we all know, leadership is about the ability to inspire. It is about the ability to influence, and it is about the ability to empower and motivate people, not only individuals, but also teams, and make them achieve their goal, a common objective, which all of us, I'm sure we all know about this, right? So I just want all of you to close your eyes for a second. Kindly close your eyes, all of you. I request all of you to close your eyes. Now, only the leader, whoever is a leader, he or she will raise her hand, will raise his hand. Can you please now open your eyes? Keep raising your hands. Oh God, yes. I am so happy that almost all are leaders here. And so we just need to sharpen our skills. And to sharpen our skills, what is better than the ancient epic of Mahabharata? Mahabharata, as we all know, is that ancient epic which had the power struggle amongst the same group of people, the Kauravas and the Pandavas. So not only that, it shows that there were family dynamics, lessons of family dynamics, and it was spiritual learning as well as leadership lessons, and so many things we can learn from Mahabharata. But it is like, it's going to be a Herculean task. It needs 3 to 4 days, a workshop for these lessons to be learned. But as an opportunity, I will take it and I will try to squeeze it into 20 minutes. Well, so as we move about, and I know we all are ophthalmologists, so I am going to connect it to ophthalmology. Are we all ready? Let's have an interactive session. Are we ready? Yeah. Fine. Yes. I pity the blind and the blindfolded. Who comes to your mind? Dhritarashtra, yes. So Dhritarashtra was physically blind. But he was not only physically blind, but also he did not have the ability to see or to learn what is happening. His son Duryodhana, all his sons, but Duryodhana, for that matter, was the very immoral actions of his were overlooked by Dhritarashtra. He knew he was going wrong. Still, he did not object to it. So a person who cannot see and a person who chooses not to see, his wife Gandhari, both these leaders were not very good leaders, and this is what we learn from them, that one should not turn a blind eye towards the realities in life. May it be your organization, may it be your hospital, may it be your company, if you turn your blind eye towards what is happening, you will never realize the wrong things which are happening, and you won't be able to take action against these. So this is the learning we get from Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. And of course, the example which we can give today is the politicians. They turn a blind eye towards what is happening in the society, about what is happening to the people, to their own people. They turn a blind eye towards them, and they try to achieve their own selfish goals. So this is wrong as a leader. Yes. So real eyes realize the real lies. So here the good leader comes, that he has to keep his eyes open to all that is happening and take action like that, according to that. I am best known for my focus. Who comes to your mind? Very easy. Yes, Arjuna. There are many answers, but yes, Arjuna. Arjuna being the world's best archer. We know that. And all this came because of his dedication towards his training, dedication to his performance. He was the best warrior in the battlefield. So as we all know, once Dronacharya took all of them to the forest, and then he said that you have to shoot at the bird's eye. And he asked each one of them, Kauravas and Pandavas, what do you see? What do you see on that tree? So some said they see the tree, some said they see the leaves, some said they see so many other things, the bird as a whole. But Arjuna, what he said is, I see the eye of the bird. And very accurately, very precisely, what he did is, he aimed at the eye and he shot it. So this is what is focus. And focus for a leader is very, very important. If there is focus, then all the hurdles that come in your life are mere distractions, and you can get away with it and still reach the goal. We have seen the recent movie, 12th Fail, right? And in 12th Fail, Vikrant Massey played a wonderful role, Manoj Kumar Sharma. And this Manoj Kumar Sharma, the IPS officer, we all know it's his life story, and how this person from a village, a very small village, a very poor person, so many setbacks, so many obstacles, but still he reached his goal and he became an IPS officer. So this is how, when you have focus in life, you will reach the goal. So Arjuna teaches us about focus in life. And the same thing happened during Draupadi's Swayamvar. There were so many kings and princes who came there, but still could not shoot the fish, the eye of the fish. But this person, when they were in exile, the Pandavas, Arjuna went as a Brahmin, and he went there and he could shoot accurately at the eye of the fish, though the fish was moving. So this is the accuracy, and this is what focus can do. And I think focus is the most important thing for a leader. Yeah. Myopia can lead to complications. Whom do you think is myopic? Whom do you think is myopic in Mahabharata?
Oh, Mahabharat.
Mahabharata. Yeah, there are many characters. And yes, actually Mahabharata has been retold and written in so many languages by so many people in different regions that the interpretations are different. So you and I, both, we can be correct. And still we can have differences of opinion. So myopia, according to me, myopic is Duryodhan. Why I say Duryodhan is myopic? Because he was given a choice. He could either take the Narayani Sena or he could take Lord Krishna on his side. But he did not, because he couldn't see. He couldn't see the wisdom of Krishna. He couldn't see the divine energy. He couldn't see the tremendous potential which Krishna possessed. And still, then what he did is, he went in for Narayani Sena. The second time when I felt that Duryodhan is myopic is when he did not, when the Pandavas came for the peace, like offering peace, and they said that, okay, now we are not going to do any war. He did not even accept that offer, when he knew that they are more stronger than us and we will be defeated. But still he went on. So this is how Duryodhan was myopic. And yes, of course, short-sightedness as a leader is not at all good. Many leaders, what they do is they just think about quarterly profits. There are many CEOs of many companies. For example, like it is said about Jack Welch, the CEO of General Electric, that he was so good at quarterly profits. He was doing so well. But later on, like his tenure was from 1981 to 2001. So later on what happened, after his tenure, the company had to face so many challenges because his vision was he was short-sighted. And he did not look into development, he did not look into innovation. So a leader has to have a very good vision, a very good sight. He should be able to see far off, after 10 years what is going to happen, after 15 years what is going to happen, right? I just had an experience. We went for an inauguration. A friend of ours, a dentist, he had set up his clinic, and we went there. And then we saw that the reception area was so small that only 3 people could be accommodated. And we told him that this is not good, you know. You'll have to, you know, expand it. And within a year, now fortunately very good that his patients have increased, but within a year he had to demolish that part of the building, and he had to again set a new reception area. So you should have a good sight that after 10, 15 years what is going to be there, how it is going to be there, and then according to that, take action. Yes, so this is about Duryodhana. Eyes are the mirror of your soul. Who comes to your mind now? Eyes are the mirror of your soul. Who comes to your mind? No one? Okay, a bit difficult, right? I'll give you a clue. For me, a soul is pure, it is divine, it is ethical, it is about righteousness. Who comes to your mind now? Correct. Wow, great. Yudhishthir. Yes, Yudhishthir is the person who is so righteous. He goes about he only seeks for truth. And in any situation, be it any situation, he was the person who revealed that Swayamvar was there and we went there, and how Draupadi came to them. So this was revealed, and then they were sent to exile. Even in difficult situations, he always followed the right path. And we all remember, you know, after the war was over and the Pandavas won the war, and after that, when the Pandavas started going to Himalayas, right? So there was one dog which was following them. So one by one, Arjuna left, Bhim left, everyone left. But this dog was there with Yudhishthira till the end. And at the doors of Indra, at the doors of heaven, Indra came to receive them and receive him. And he said, Yudhishthira, you may come. But then what Yudhishthira said? I will come only if you allow this dog to come with me. He was my companion. He was my companion all through my journey. I will not leave him alone. So this is Yudhishthira. I think we all know these lessons, but once we revise it, we can implement it better. So see, a patient of cataract comes to us. The vision is 6/9, and this patient does not want to get operated, okay? But some doctors might say that no, it is urgently required. It is urgently required. I don't know how it is urgently required. And this patient then again goes to another doctor, and that doctor will tell him, no, it is not urgent enough. This is not urgent enough. Then that patient, you know, will never come back to you if you have said so. And you will not only lose that patient, but also you will lose their family, their friends, and so on. So it is always good to be ethical. I don't possess tunnel vision, but can make you go through the tunnel. Who comes to your mind? Vidur? Okay, I have a difference of opinion here. Any other answer? Sanjay, he just told about what is happening, right? Tunnel vision, something you remember? I don't possess tunnel vision, but can make you go through the tunnel. It is Bhim. Bhim, the person who is known for his strength. He's known for his strength, his valor, his resourcefulness. As a leader, we must possess all these qualities. And why do I say that he makes you go through the tunnel? When they were in exile, after the period of exile actually, they were into anonymity for 1 year, the Pandavas. And when they were into anonymity, what happened is, they were staying in a hut, a small hut. and they came to know from their sources that Kauravas are going to burn that hut. And in 1 day period, like only one night, Bhim with Yojana, he built a tunnel. He built the tunnel and he made his family go through the tunnel first and then he went last. So that is how he, prioritized his family, and look at his strength, that he did it in one night and the family was safe, and then the hut or the home was burnt. So this is how Bhim teaches us about strength, about valor, about resourcefulness. So I think now strength, when we talk of strength in these days, strength is about your knowledge. Strength is about your skill. Strength is about planning. Strength is about execution. Any kind of strength can be utilized. And if you have all these strengths, like we can say Sundar Pichai of Google, he's well known for his knowledge in technology. And look at what heights he has taken Google to. So these are the modern day leaders. And we can, of course, learn lessons from characters of Mahabharat. Yes. Eye donation is a noble gesture. Eyes are donated after death. Can you think of someone who embraced death as per his wish? Bhishma, very true, ma'am. Bhishma, yes, Bhishma Pitamaha, the grandfather of Kauravas and Pandavas, the grand uncle, I should say, of Kauravas and Pandavas. Such a great personality. Both Kauravas and Pandavas both respected him, and he was so true to the throne. And we all know about his Bhishma Pratigya. What was Bhishma Pratigya? Bhishma Pratigya was much before Kurukshetra war. He took the Pratigya that he is not going to marry, he's not going to have sons or daughters, and he will be away from the throne. So even when he got the chance, he did not take it, and he gave it to his brothers. So he is respected for that. So he walks the talk, right? And there are so few leaders. There are many leaders who make big promises, very big promises, and then never fulfill it. So I think a leader is one who makes realistic promises and makes it happen. So when leaders make it happen, many people give the example of the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Ardern, correct. Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, she talks about compassion. She talks about, the environmental change. And she does it. She implements laws for it. She implements the Zero Carbon Act. She implemented policies against child poverty. So this is how the leaders can walk the talk. So we can have leaders like this. So we can imitate Bhishma in this way. Yes, and no prizes for this answer. Who is the visionary? Krishna, obviously Krishna, yes. And there are so many lessons to learn from Krishna. So I thought let us learn about the leadership styles, right? One person using different leadership styles in different situations and making it happen. Going for the truth and righteousness, the path of peace and harmony. So if you remember, Jarasandh chose Bhima, right? Jarasandh chose Bhima to fight with because he felt that, okay, he can be a competitor. He is, equal to me. Let us compete. And they had a fight. When they had a fight, what happened is, Bhim, what he used to do, he used to kill Jarasandh. And whenever he killed Jarasandh, the two bodies were again reunited. Now, many times this happened that Bhim used to kill and the bodies were getting united. So now what are we going to do? He was confused. So what Bhim did, he looked at Krishna. And Krishna, what he did, he picked up a small stick from the ground, he broke it into two, and then he threw it apart in opposite directions. And then Bhim got the clue, and then what he did is, he killed Jarasandh, he made the two parts of the body, and he threw the body parts in two different directions. And that is how he killed Jarasandh. So this is the manipulative style of leadership. Now, as we all know, on the battlefield, in the Kurukshetra war, on the battlefield, Krishna was not ready for the war. As he saw his relatives, his brothers, his Guru Dronacharya, he saw Bhishma Pitamaha, everyone on the other side of the war, on the other side, and he said that I'm not going to take a step ahead. And that time, Lord Krishna persuaded him. That time, Lord Krishna persuaded him and he said that you have to do the war because, okay, I'll just wind up now. So you have to go in for the war because it is your duty as a Kshatriya to do it. So this is the authoritative style of leadership. And one more style of leadership which I would like to mention is the participative style of leadership. When he tells Yudhishthir, the person who is known for truth and righteousness, he tells him that you have to convey the message to Drona that his son is dead. And actually, he's not dead. So they kill an elephant and he says, Ashwathama Hatha Kunjaravo. And Kunjaravo, he says very softly. So the message goes as that Ashwathama is killed and Dronacharya is disheartened and he falls in the battle and he dies. So this was the participative style of leadership. Yes. Can I have a recap in a video of 1 minute?
Okay.
I'll just run through it. Can we have the video? Yes, so these are the lessons of leadership we have learned. The first one was that we shouldn't turn a blind eye towards what is happening in our organization or our company or our hospital. Being blind and choosing not to see will lead to chaos in your company, in your hospital. So it's not a good sign of a leader. Then we saw the short-sightedness of Duryodhan. And leaders should not be short-sighted. They should not have a big ego. Arjuna is known for his focus. And when a focus is there in a leader, then it is very easy for him and his team to get what they want, to reach the target. We also saw how Bhim is full of strength and resourceful. And you can use your knowledge, your skill, your resourcefulness for your hospital and your company. Yudhishthir is known for his ethics. And once a leader is ethical, he is respected everywhere. Bhishma is the person who walks the talk. And if you walk the talk, bole taisa chale, tachi vandavi pavale, means people will respect you and people will follow you. And then we learned the leadership lessons from Krishna, the authoritative style of leadership, the participative style of leadership, and the manipulative style of leadership. If we implement all this, you will become a masterpiece, a leader.
Isn't it nice?
So all the
when
best,
things just
everyone.
work?
And I'm very sure we all will become great leaders one day. Thank you so much for a very patient listening.
Thank you, Dr. Anuradha. You can just give your certificate on behalf of AOS. In the meantime,